Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Asshole Consulting, let's get to it. Hello, Mr. Clary. I am a returning customer who have also served 4 years in the naval forces of my country. I hope I can get a discount for that. I would like to be an email, but then he wanted a video. And yes, I don't care if you serve in the North Korean armed forces. I think everybody does. But anyway, yeah, you get a discount. I have a question regarding a job offer I received. I served in the military as a software developer and quit because the particular systems you were working on suck, in my opinion, and I want to get paid more. The military did not pay me so well. About $33,000 US a year. Well, you're in the military. But it trained me, and my military experience is considered well here in the tech industry. Awesome. I immediately began studying for a computer science degree and worked 2 jobs after that. One job at a failing startup project as a student that also paid me very little, $37,000. And I got fired because they had money issues. You didn't get fired. You got laid off. Fired is like where you're banging the boss's wife. Laid off is when management and the CEO and the COO and the CFO can't get their act together. They don't get financing, and then they got to fire everybody. Well, they lay everybody off because there's no company. They have to fire themselves. They shut the project completely later that year. The second job, I worked as a full-stack web developer. They took me in as a student and paid me about the same as the military, but with much less crap the military gave me. I gained a lot of good civilian experience from that job, even though the pay was poor. It was a poor company, but I needed the money, and not a lot of employers are willing to take part-time workers in tech. But I got fired from this job, too. They claimed I worked too slow. I bet you... Oh, here it is, yeah. Colleagues told me it's because they just mismanaged money again, as they did every year, and had to axe somebody off. I'm wondering if the company's still around. There's your answer, whether you got fired or whether you got laid off because of ineptitude on their part. Now I'm still at school, but it's my senior year. I'm up for a full-time job. I'm trying to go for at least $60,000 this time, like my friends from the military who are now also civilians. What they get. I received a job offer from a company, and they offered me $64,000. Pros: people in my situation without the military background usually receive only half by this point in their career. They also told me that they'll take into account that I'm a student and give me easy time to study when needed. Cons: this isn't a branch of software I want to develop in. I want to become a front-end web developer, and this is a job in WinForms, such as Windows desktop application technology. Not exactly the front end I've envisioned. Would a future employer see that I'm a desktop applications guy and won't let me switch to it later, maybe after I finish my degree? I'm scared that it will hinder my advancement in the field I'd like to see myself in the future. My direct manager for my recent job suggested that I should take it because it's a good field, and he showed me some job offers online in this field, all with great salaries. It's about the same tech I've been doing in the Navy. Looks like this tech stack just keeps pulling me in. Should I just yield and do what the world wants me to do? As you like to repeat, it's not that it's hurting my snowflake pride. I don't think you have a snowflake pride, dude. I just want to know if this is something worth fighting for, or if I'm pissing against the wind here. Then you sent me some more information. By the way, just in case you didn't make the video yet, I should add this company with the offer is a startup. Oh joy. They only have 2 software guys who probably know less than me because they moved to software from other fields. I think I'm going to teach them and not them teaching me if I take this job. They didn't even give me a single tech question and just offer the contract. I also smelled desperation there as I came to the first interview late, unshaven, and with the same clothes I slept in because I had some medical issues earlier that night. That is what concerns me the most with them. I could probably take their money and do little for them in return, though. All right. You don't have to put your experience down with these guys. It's not like if you go and you work on this project, that is going to prevent you from becoming a full-stack developer. You haven't have your degree yet. So what I would look at this as a bit more opportunistic and mercenary. They're paying you a damn fine salary. They're going to be adaptable and adjustable with your education, with you going to school. I would take it just for the financial aspects. And then, okay, you get more experience in this field. Maybe it's not the field that you want to, but you got a better offer on the table? And even though there's our concerns that this is a startup, You've worked for 2 startups before. They both went under. This one's probably going to go under. You've already been marred and marked on your resume with the 2 previous ones where you were, quote, fired. I don't think you were fired. I think they went under. So this just doesn't, this is not going to hurt your resume. It might help it a little bit. I think so. It would help it a little bit. And even if you get laid off or fired, you got the money. So it's not ideal, but it is cash. It is cash. Now the other thing, so this, I say that this job is not going to prevent you from going into the world that you want, and then you can always quit later if another job comes up that is perfectly aligned and pays more and blah blah blah. And hopefully you'll learn that, you know, with these startups, you have no loyalty to this company, right? If you start tomorrow at this job, and then 2 days from now, all of a sudden a great job offer comes along and say, sorry guys, see ya, bye. You have every right to do that because that's what companies do to you. You just did it to you twice. So I would be opportunistic and mercenary and Machiavellian. Use them. This is good money they're paying you, and they're willing to work with your school schedule. So that's good. The other thing is, sometimes you got to listen to what the world is telling you. I am a brilliant financial and economic genius, of which there's no such thing, ironically. But it's very simple that I just tell the truth and trust my numbers. That I have no bias. That's what makes me one of the world's greatest economists, even though it's very simple. And I predicted the housing bubble, blah, blah, blah. I should have been spectacular in banking. I was horrible in banking. You want to know why? Because my mouth was not wide enough to suck the cocks of all the baby boomer bosses that wanted me to basically fudge numbers and approve loans. That's the nature of the industry of banking. And therefore, no matter how good I am at that one thing, I was never going to be good at banking. But what kept pulling me you know what I was good at? I was good at writing, and I was good at ballroom dancing and teaching. 2 things I never would have thought in a million years I'd be doing. I never thought I'd be a good ballroom dance instructor. I never thought I'd be a public speaker. And I sure as hell never thought I'd be an author because I flunked out of 8th grade English, and I hate English. I hate writing. I hate reading. But that doesn't matter. What I finally did is I finally realized this is what the real world wants. I even did a video. You do not determine what you do. The world determines what you do. If the world is going to throw billions of dollars, you know, Cindy Crawford, she was going to go major in chemical engineering. Well, she became a model. God bless America, she did. So sometimes you got to listen to what the world's telling you, and the world is telling you that they want to pay you for these skills. And that's cool, man. There's nothing wrong with it. So I wouldn't fight it necessarily, right? Remember, your job is to make money. That's what a job is for. It's not your life. Your career is not your life. That's not what's going to give you happiness. What's going to give you happiness is what's outside your job. So I know you'd like to become a full-stack developer. In the future, you certainly might. But right now, the world is telling you and compensating you very nicely, although maybe not long-term, very nicely for doing the skills that you already have. So I would get this job. I would totally follow up with it, but don't be loyal to it. Always go to where there's more money and a better opportunity. And besides, you haven't even graduated, so you got some time. All right, that's it. You guys got questions? Cappy's got answers over at assholeconsulting.com. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.